Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you guys doing tonight? Right on. Some of you guys are looking at me saying that does not look like the guy in the poster. Yeah, that's right. You'd be correct. My name's Keith Miller. I'm filling in for Mark. He can't be here tonight, so I'm going to fill in for just a few shows. But we're still going to have an amazing time, and just to make sure that you get your money's worth, each and every one of you gets a free ticket to come back and see Mark and his show again. You just grab that ticket in the lobby on your way out after the show. We're going to have a ton of fun tonight. Before we get started, I got something super cool to show you guys. Jackie's got it right here. This is not hypnosis, this is an optical illusion. Show your appreciation for Jackie. All right. Like I said, not hypnosis. All I need you to do is stare at the center of the circle. Don't look away, or it'll break the effect. I'm going to count down from 10 down to 1. 10, 9, 8. Don't look away, or it'll break the effect. 7, 6, 5. You may begin to feel a tunneling effect. That's a good sign. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look at Jackie's head. Thanks, Jackie. Awesome. In a minute, I'm going to invite you up on stage. We got stairs to the left. We got stairs to the right. You're going to come up on stage. We're going to fill up the back row first, move our way forward. Before that happens, I have a few rules, regulations, addendums, restrictions, that sort of thing to go through. Number 1, you have to be 18 years of age to participate in tonight's show. Should be pretty obvious. You had to be 18 years to get in, so we'll work with that. 2, if you have any serious injuries, stay in your seat and watch the show. We are going to be moving around up here. It's going to be a bit active, so if you got any serious injuries, I don't want you to injure or re-injure anything. 3, if you are pregnant, I'm going to ask you to stay in your seat and watch the show. Let me clarify that a little bit. If you feel like you're parking the Titanic every time you go to sit down, stay in your seat and watch a show. If you're a few weeks late, maybe you got a True Blue waiting at home, you haven't told that special someone yet, still figuring it out, that's perfectly okay. Come on up, volunteer, we're gonna have a ton of fun. The stage is elevated, and we'll be moving around. It would be bad enough if one person got hurt, we don't need 2. If you've had some drinks today in the heat, that's a very good thing. It'll give you the courage to come on up and volunteer. But if you've had so many drinks that you see 2 or 3 of me, you don't need my help to do something silly tonight. Last and most importantly, I'm looking for people with fun personalities. All my fun people, make some noise. Are you not fun? You're not fun? Yeah, okay. All right, fun guy. Where are you from, fun guy? Bismarck, North Dakota. What do you do for a living? Work with people with disabilities. I guess that makes sense. Don't worry, I'll make you fun tonight, fun guy. Now I know what you're thinking. You think you're going to come up here and do a bunch of silly and ridiculous things. That's pretty much how this works. You got the right idea. I know most of you do some silly and ridiculous things without hypnosis, and you know who you are. Same ones at every party. But I want you to think about it from my point of view just for a minute. Isn't it in my best interest to make sure that you have an awesome time when you come up here tonight? Yeah, absolutely. I want you to leave here and I want you to tell 100 people about how much fun it was. If that doesn't happen, then neither of us win. So I'm going to take good care of you. You're going to take good care of yourselves. Best seats in the house, absolutely guaranteed. Now, this is audience participation. We do need a few of you guys up here. Now, if we only get 2 or 3 volunteers, this show's pretty much going to suck balls. If we get 20 or 30 of you up here, we're going to have a heck of a show. And we use people from the crowd every night. That's our biggest criticism. They think, oh, your show, your volunteers were pre-arranged or pre-selected, but maybe tonight someone from this section could be the star of the show. Maybe someone from this section will be the star of the show. Okay. Yeah. Hell of a lot more likely. Maybe Fun Guy will be the star of the show. Now let me tell you a couple quick things about what hypnosis is, what it isn't, because people come up to me all the time before the show and they say, Keith, I could never be hypnotized, I don't believe in it. You don't have to believe in gravity, but that shit still works. Some people come up to me before the show, they say, Keith, I could never be hypnotized, I'm way too smart. Hypnosis has nothing to do with your intelligence. Some people come up to me before the show and they say, I have no idea what I would do or say. Well, as personal as we're going to get up here is your name, where you're from, maybe what you do for a living, that's about it. And then lastly, Special group of people, they come up to me before the show. They say, Keith, I could never be hypnotized. I'm from Bismarck. Now, there are some benefits for those of you who do come up here and participate in tonight's show. Number one, the relaxation is extraordinary. Number two, you'll have the most fantastic sleep of your life tonight, guaranteed. Three, I'm going to give you a positive suggestion to change or improve something in your life. Maybe you want to stop smoking, be more fit, make more money. Maybe you want to get a new partner. Maybe you want to lose the one you're with now. I don't know. Whatever it is, I'll give you a positive suggestion to change or improve something in your life. Last, most importantly, 1 hour of hypnosis feels like 8 to 10 hours of sleep. You'll be ready to party the night away. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, before I invite you up on stage, we've got something to try with you. It's called a suggestibility test. Jackie's going to come out and give me a hand with that right now. I want you guys to go ahead and stand on up. Everyone stand on up, stand on up. That's right, you got the right idea. Go ahead and stand on up. 2 feet on the floor. And just like Jackie, put your hands straight out in front of you. That's right, hold them just like Jackie. Hold them just like Jackie. Perfect. Good, about 6 to 8 inches apart. Yeah, there you go. I was going to say 6 to 8 inches. 6 inches, dear. 6 inches. Fun guy's been lying to you for a long time. Oh, how big is that? I'm not sure. 6? Is this 6? Not sure. Okay. Go ahead and put those hands together. Rub them together. Create a little heat energy. That's fantastic. You guys look like a bunch of Mr. Miyagis. You know what Mr. Miyagi does when he's horny? He whacks off. He whacks off. He whacks off. It's a thinking joke. Back to the starting position. Go and close your eyes. Now imagine 2 magnets in between your palms, pulling and tugging your hands closer and closer and closer together. Imagine those magnets pulling your hands closer and closer. The closer they get, the stronger the magnets pull. The stronger they pull, the closer they get. For those of you your hands have touched, let them remain there. For the rest of you, continue imagining those magnets pulling and tugging, tugging and pulling closer and closer and closer. And pop those eyes open. Take a look at your hands. Take a look at your neighbor's hands. Yeah, some of you guys did a lot better. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Now's the time. Now's the time. Some of you, your hands didn't move very much, and some of you, your hands came straight together. That just means you're in a perfect state of mind to come up and volunteer. All are welcome. We're not going to turn anybody away. On the count of 3, make a ton of noise. Fill up these seats. 1, 2, and 3. Come on up. Here we go. We're looking for some volunteers. All right, we got stairs to the right, stairs to the left, stairs everywhere. Stairs, everyone. Right on. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks, sir. Thank you, ma'am. All right, all right, all right. We got a whole bunch of volunteers. I think we might need some more chairs here, Jackie. We're not turning anybody away. Were you guys just entering, or they're just entering? Okay. All right, all right. Is that it? We're going to rearrange the way some of you guys are seated here. Ma'am, I'm going to have you come with me. I'm going to have you switch with this gentleman right here. You two switch places. You're right here, sir. You, ma'am, I'm going to have you come with me. I'm going to have you, sir, switch. And you two switch right there. That's right. I'm going to have you, ma'am, you come with me. And you're going to switch with that gentleman right at the end, right there. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. One more switch. I'm going to have you two switch right there. Perfect. Good. Now that we have all the good-looking people on one side, we can begin. I'll let you guys decide which side that is. Before we get going, does anybody have any gum? Is anybody chewing any gum? Hold up your hand. Anyone chewing any gum? No? Perfect. Ladies, if you got any purses or anything like that, best place for them is underneath your seat. That way Jackie can go through your shit when you have your eyes closed. Yeah, good. Cell phones, if you got a cell phone on you, you can turn it to the silent or the vibrating pleasure mode. Either or is fine with us. Good. All right. Now, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for coming up. Absolutely fantastic, because without you guys, there'd be no show. Has anybody up here been hypnotized before? No, you've been hypnotized before? In a stage show? Hypnotherapy, okay, excellent, excellent, good. All right, so here's what's going to happen. We're going to have a ton of fun up here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you at this point in time not to talk to the people around you. All you have to do is pay attention to me as best as you can, because if you're talking to the people around you, well, you're missing some important instructions. You also may ruin the experience for the people around you. I'm also going to ask you to remain in your seat unless I ask you to do otherwise, because sometimes what happens is people get hypnotized, they go back out into the audience, and they become part of the show out there. We don't want that to happen to you guys. Sound good? Cool. So we're only going to keep about 6 to 8 people, 6 to 8 volunteers. We don't have room for everyone. Give or take 1 or 2 each direction. But don't let that worry you, because everyone can be hypnotized. We're only keeping the best of the best, the cream of the crop, the people who enter hypnosis the deepest and the fastest and show the most superior concentration. Now, hypnosis is a very natural state of mind. You actually pass through it to go to sleep, and you pass through it to wake up. Hypnosis lies somewhere in between sleep and in between being awake. It's got elements of both. Now I'm going to use words like sleep or relax up on stage tonight. That doesn't mean to sleep like you do at home. It just means to relax your body, close your eyes. Anybody here seen a show before? Have you guys seen a show before? Yeah, you've seen these people relax. They look like they're sleeping. They're relaxed right on top of one another. That's going to be you guys in a few minutes. Yeah, but not just quite yet. We're going to make sure that we get you guys through this entire process. I'm going to go through it quite quickly. All you need to do is follow along as best as you can. Are there any questions about me or hypnosis or anything that will make you feel more comfortable about participating up here tonight? No questions at all? Sometimes people ask me, will they remember anything after they've been hypnotized? They say, well, I remember everything after I've been hypnotized. I find about 70% of people remember absolutely everything or bits and pieces, kind of like a dream. Conversely, about 30% of people, they remember absolutely nothing. If that happens to you, you come see me after the show, put you in your sleep seat, give you the 1, 2, 3, and you'll remember everything that happened in the show. Yeah, it'll be fantastic. Any questions at all? Anything about me or hypnosis? Anything that'll make you feel more comfortable about participating? What's that? Do you get any gratuity? Do you get any gratuity? Depends on how well you dance, sir. You're shaking your head like, what did I get myself into? Yeah. That's what you're saying. Most fun you'll have with your pants on, don't worry. Feet flat. Actually, you know what? Can we get, we're going to have one more switch. You, ma'am, I'm going to have you switch with this gentleman right here. We're going to take the V out of the VIP there. There's always a couple perverts in every crowd. And I haven't found them yet. Fun guy? All right, we've been silly up to this point. Now it's time to get serious. Feet flat on the floor, hands loosely in your lap. Sit back in your chair. All you have to do is follow along as best as you can. I'm going to move through this quite quickly. Start by taking a big deep breath in. Fill up your lungs all the way. Let it out with a sigh. Bigger even.